This is Trash Talk with your host, Garrett the Trash Man.
What is up, everybody? I'm Garrett the Trash Man, your host, and you are listening to Trash Talk. We got something weird going on here with the recording. But,
sure, it's recording.
We're going to send it anyway. Yeah, so Friday Fire, man. Let's do this first Friday of December. You know, things are going well. Hope you guys are doing good. First off, Larson Waste, thank you for sponsoring this podcast. Out there killing it. Let's see, what do I want to talk about today? Because we're doing a lot today. Winter Wonderland. If you're in the White Mountains, do you know about the Winter Wonderland?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Why don't you tell people about the Winter Wonderland?
No, I don't know a ton about it, but what I do know about it is, first off, we got to go see Santa tonight.
Well, you got to take the little girl to see Santa.
Oh yeah. Granted, she's half scared to death of him, so I don't know how it's gonna go. But we got to go see Santa first off. And then they just have a bunch of really cool stuff, hay rides and all sorts of fun stuff. So, yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. They put a lot of work into it.
So if you're from the local area, Sharice Mills puts this together, and from what I understand, it's just for a fun thing in the community. I don't think she really makes anything off it or anything. Yeah. A bunch of boutiques come, some food trucks, and she's got it decorated. If you know Sharice, you know she decorates for weddings, parties, that type of stuff. So she goes ham. Hammy McHam.
Oh
what
my
she
gosh.
does with this.
She did my niece's wedding. Wow factor.
Wow. She does great. And yeah, so she's got this all decorated like Winter Wonderland. There's Santa Claus there. There's all this. Elsa and something. I think you're going to be there this year. Anyway,
I want to see Elsa.
Oh yeah. I'm actually playing Spin. I don't know.
Oh, Sven?
Sven, I don't know. I'm just... Is that the donkey or the reindeer, or is that the guy? I can't remember.
Sven's the reindeer.
Yep, that's who I'm playing. Anyway, Larson Waste, we're one of the sponsors. You have all the trash cans there, so go support. It's a really cool community thing. It's for the whole White Mountains. Doesn't matter if you're in Cholo, Lakeside. Hell, even if you're in Payson, drive up. It's worthwhile. It's a good fun thing to either do this evening or tomorrow evening. And yeah, come join it. It'll be a lot of fun. We'll be dropping off our cans right after this there to make sure they're all set up and that trash is not a hassle, because that's what we do at Larson Waste. So,
bada bing, bada boom.
Larson Waste, thank you for sponsoring the Winter Wonderland as well as this podcast.
Boom.
Now, John.
Yeah.
It's Fire Friday.
Friar Friday.
It's Fire Friday, and I want you to freaking fire us up, man. What you got for this
Okay.
Fire Friday?
So, my rant for today is so many people are obsessed with being perfectionists when really what they should be obsessed with is being the best. And that might sound like it's the same thing, but there's actually a huge difference in between the two.
I agree.
And I know that there's times when I've been a perfectionist and been like, no, it has to be perfect, it has to be perfect. And I never got there. And it never worked. And it never happened. And it was just bad mojo. But when I've said, hey, if either I'm creating something and it's going to be the best that I can do, or I'm going to do something and I'm going to do the best that I can do, then that was actually achievable.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's the dirty little secret about freaking perfection. Like, that is in the eye of the beholder.
Exactly.
Like, people chase perfection, and perfection is completely different between one person and another person.
Exactly.
And so you've got your perspective of what you're deciding perfection is that might be total crap to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So knock that off. Just be doing.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like 99% of things too, you can have more than one shot at it.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's not a one and done like on most things. So, dude, I love what you're saying. Just do your best, and then move on, man.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and the thing is like, if you have to do something more than once, guess what? Your best can be a different way every time,
Mm-hmm.
but you're still putting your best foot forward on it.
Yeah. And that's what I found. I think this relates to marketing really well, especially in the age of digital marketing.
Mm-hmm.
It was one thing back when marketing meant a billboard or an ad in a newspaper or something like that you really actually, your one shot was really expensive, so you could have that one shot. I wish more people would just try things on social media, because what I've found for myself is like I discover so much as I'm just trying things. Like I put stuff out there all the time that I'm like, oh, that's not really what I meant, or that didn't come off how I wanted, or I didn't like that. But it doesn't matter. Like the action of trying is what's gonna like dig out the gold. I think this podcast is a great example. If you go back and listen to our first episodes, we've improved greatly. And we've still got so much room for improvement. And if we would have stayed of like, oh, it's got to be so crisp and polished, the audio's got to be perfect, and there's got to be no pauses and no ums, and it's got to just come off flawless like it's just beautifully produced thing, we would have never put out an episode.
Yeah.
And we sure as hell wouldn't have put out freaking 2 episodes a week. That has allowed us to progress.
Absolutely.
A year from now, it may be it's going to be a much better product as far as content, quality, things like that. And we wouldn't get to that point if we were just trying to say the first episode's got to be perfect.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
Couldn't agree with you more, man.
And the cool thing about it is as you continue to try to do your best gets better.
Exactly. Well, dude, you know, have you ever seen Pain and Gain?
I haven't seen the whole thing like continuously, but the majority of it.
Do be a doer, don't be a don'ter.
That's good stuff.
So that's what I got to say. Do be a doer. So yeah, man, appreciate the Fire Friday. So for this Fire Friday, what I got is just work. I mean, it really is do be a doer. Like, it's a fine way of putting it. Just work, man. I think you know if you're not doing that, and I think if you're just working, like, good things will come. And you know, I'm gonna kind of veer off this a little bit. Like, work in the way that you know you should. If you're out there just working in your business and you know there's more that ought to be done that's on your business, you know. Like, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe you don't know where to start, whatever, but you know, like, hey, I should not just be doing the thing of my business, but doing something to push my business forward. Just do that work. Just go do it. Just get started, man. If I could just shake everyone, because I shake myself sometimes, and like, just be in action. And it's incredible how fast my life can, like, I can create what I want. And I just want that for everyone so bad. Just be in action. What do you want? Be in action around it. So that's what I got for this Friday. Like, I hope someone need to hear that. Just be in action. I'm telling you right now, stop the BS. Don't want to hear your excuses. Just go be in action. Kill it this weekend. Kill it next week. And yeah, that's what I got to say.
I love it. You'll never regret taking action in whatever you're trying to accomplish. I don't regret taking actions, even if it was the wrong action. I then had understanding of the right action I need to take. So whether you make the right action or not, it'll always lead to the upside.
Love it. All right, guys. Give us a 5-star review. Tell your friends to listen. 5 stars all day, every day. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat. Garrett the Trash Man. Appreciate you guys. Peace.